Couple of bull. Who would? Okay, then. I know on the last spot I said I was going to focus on bear, but anytime we have a diamond potential show up, I'm going to focus on the diamond potential. Go. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are back on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we are on Silver Ridge Peaks. Now, today is going to be a little bit of a different video, as we're not necessarily out here to hunt. Now, I know that that may seem weird. Hunting game, not hunting. I get it. But we're going to be setting up for a black bear great one grind. So with that being said, we got some deer at the post feeder. We're just going to be kind of going around. We did already throw some tents at a few spots, get some stuff set up, but we're going to finish kind of setting up down in this area. And then we're going to do a couple run-throughs, shoot a couple bears, see if there are any zones that we might be able to get rid of, and hopefully we'll be able to get a great one bear sooner rather than later. But today will be the first video on it. We will be setting up a counter using today's kills, but then after this video, everything will be done live on stream. So, without further ado, we will get into today's video. There's a bear over there. That'll do it for him. Will end up being about a 500-yard run from here up to that next zone. Alright, we've got one bear, two bear at least. Really good, sir. Okay. Turn around, we'll just do it this way. Okay, fine, I'll just shoot you like that. Floored him. Here was the first one we shot. Spinal cord and in the guts. A little bit of gold. We have our second bear. Shot him right through the throat. Floored him. He also scored gold, but actually got the medal. So, that's always good. Here at this lake, it is a male. Actually got a few bears here. Quite a few, actually. Okay, so there's a 2 male. So, I do not care about him at all. We will go ahead and take out that 6 over there, though. Oh, that's a 3 female, okay. Alright, and here is this guy. Put it through 1 lung, 20 scoring gold. And now we'll head up to check this lake before we head up to check that lake. And see kind of what we get from there. Well, there was a 7 down there. Not sure where he was drinking at, but also a pretty decent mule deer. Five. So we may want to come in from the other side. That's pretty decent level 4. Not gonna lie. Probably gonna get in here and throw a shot at him. That one should be good right in there. This is a nice big one too, so. I don't know why that homie's resting there. I'm sure this is where he was drinking. Like I said, I do think we're going to want to come in from the other side because of the wind. There's that other 7. He's out there a ways, but we're going to throw a shot on him. He ran the wrong way, but we got him. Here is that big old beast of an elk. It actually looks like might be the troll diamond rack. Smoked him. Now let's go pick up these bears and set up a tent on the other side. Where'd this guy go? Right here. Double lung heart shot. He was resting there, but it's alright. We would have found him in another drink zone anyways. And here's this guy that we shot long ago, the other 7. Alright, let's see what we've got up here. It's already 1 bear, so that's a good sign. Where there's 1, there's 2. Where there's 2, there's 3. Where there's 3, there's 4. Where there's 4, there's probably no more, but that's okay. We at least got an 8, which is the biggest bear we've seen so far. Well, that'll do it for them. There's 2 more bears down. So here's the 6. We were a little low, then we clutched it up with everything else. So, saved silver on that guy. $21.24. Not bad for an 8. So I think that leaves us basically, quote, set up. There's a few spots that we might clean up, down in this area, anywhere down in here. These areas, maybe get rid of some, try to get rid of some up here. Kind of clean up these areas. But all in all, not bad for a setup. I mean, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 spots that we're going to check. That's a lot. If we can get those trimmed down, that would be great. But we do have it set up in a way to where we don't have to run a whole heck of a lot in between, utilizing outposts, tents, especially outposts in between spots like that. We can zip back and forth, as well as blinds or stands in the majority of the spots. So now that we've got this done throughout the setup, we've accumulated 16 kills. So now we're just going to do a couple run-throughs and see what happens. So hopefully we get to see something cool. We're going to start right up here. Try to avoid the very southeast where we have already been lately, and see what happens when we get up around here. There's a 7 that we aren't used to having. So go ahead and take him out. Smoked him, and then on to the next spot. Ah, out of ammo. Wasn't counting. That'll do it for him. That's a 3. Don't know what's here. Be the first bear. The 7. Single-lunged him. And the second. Oh, really weird screen, but that's okay. All right. So now let's move down to this spot. Some elk, I see. Come on, let me spot that bear. We got a 2, we got a 7. And a 2. Go ahead and just smoke that 7. We absolutely floored that elk too, just kind of for fun. I'm going to try my best not to get distracted by elk, but I'm not going to lie to you and say it's not going to happen. I'm a sucker for antlers, and it's going to be tough having to not pay attention to the elk and focus solely on the bears. But I'm going to really try, I promise. I'm going to, make an honest effort. Here is another bear. Smoked him. Not a bad one either. Check this spot. On some of these, I set up the stands after the drink time, so I'm not actually 100% sure there's even bears in all of them, but I mean, there's no reason why this one shouldn't have bears in it if that one does, that one does, that one does, and this one does. So we'll see what happens. We're actually going to probably slink a little bit to the left, try to get into that stand first off, and see what we see from there. Well, there's elk. Let's see if we have any bear around. Not seeing any. Lots of cows. Couple of bull. Who would it? Okay, then. I know on the last spot I said I was going to focus on bear, but anytime we have a diamond potential show up, I'm going to focus on the diamond potential. Golly, that's a big bull. Let's see. Got a bunch of 4s in there. I don't even know if there are any bear here. Doesn't look like it. Good thing we still decided to show up. Okay, we're going to go and stand up because that gives us a nice, perfect shot. Right at the right distance. That should just smoke him. And down he goes. I would really, really appreciate it if that guy made diamond. Alright, here he is. I mean, I thought he looked big. Now I'm kind of second guessing myself. But he does look pretty good. Let's see if he makes it. Come on. Diamond! Let's go. Oh, 490. 490.61. Smoke through both the lungs. That's a good looking bull elk right there. Not what I was expecting to see, but, you know, never disappointed. So we will definitely be ending this video in the trophy lodge. Let's go! That is awesome. I love the elk and I love the antlered animals, so anytime I can get a trophy, it's awesome. That hurt. I think we should have bear over there. There's a 6. There's another one. Might just be the 2. Which is fine. I think I can work with that. Just whether or not we'll be able to line up the shots. Well, they're both going down. So that's 2 more in the bag. Here's the first one, single-lunged him. Second guy right here. Kind of think we liver shot him. Yeah, stomach liver. But it worked. Let's see if anything ended up over here. We obviously still have that female. There's a new one. There's 2 over there, actually. Go ahead and just try to alert that guy, maybe. Actually, he's not really going to do that, so we're just going to go. That hit him twice. go ahead and pop that guy. Didn't know that guy was there. This guy was a nice little silver. Belonged him. This guy right behind him, I didn't even know was here. He scored gold. Stomach on the first shot, but got caught lung on the second. Saved him. Let's see. Oh, 6. All right. Really? Good sir. Alert. It's not going to go well for you. Stand up, see what happens. He tried to run. Didn't get very far, though. Alright, here he is. Our final kill of the day. Gold scoring, black fur, black bear. For our 32nd black bear kill of the grind. This very new, fresh grind that we'll probably do until they likely come out with the Roosevelt elk grind. Great one. Then we'll probably switch it up and go for that for a little bit and kind of go back and forth. But like I said, that's where we're going to wrap this up. And so it's time to head to the Trophy Lodge. All right. Now in the Trophy Lodge. Now we did have that big old diamond, who actually might be like the exact same score as this one. That's interesting. So let's just pop around right here real quick. No, it's not going to go in here. That one was a 491 2. Let's see. Maybe in here? Yeah, definitely right here. Oh, 496 1. So about half a point. But you're kind of splitting hairs at half a point. Let's see. Oh, there's Silver Ridge Peaks. Let's see. There the antlers are clipping. I mean, they're like just right up against it. So let's see if we can't go. Oh, they want handguns here? Bummer. We'll go ahead and leave him right there. Good looking diamond right there. 490.6. And this, like I said, at the beginning is a little bit different of a video, as this is our kind of our grind setup, just so you guys can kind of see a little bit of what I go through while I'm setting up for a grind. But yeah, the rest of it will all be done on live stream. The only exception is if something really weird happens and I gotta kind of reset the grind a little bit and refresh some stuff. That might be done off stream, but for the most part, it's all going to be done on stream live here on the YouTube channel. So we didn't end up with a diamond or rare bear today, but we did come home with the diamond Rocky Mountain elk, which is always awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton. And hopefully we will see you in the next one.